Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blaze Black 2, where the difficulty is up high and I have issues. So today guys, we are actually taking on Berg. Now I'm gonna pull up the documentation right now. I know we can wait a little while, never mind. So we're gonna pull that documentation up in a little bit. But the Berg battle is extremely difficult. It's gonna be one of the hardest battles for me yet. Luckily, last episode we caught a Pokemon, you guys could probably see it on the left, that is gonna be like, if we win this, it's gonna be because of him. I expected the last episode to actually fight Berg, and then I found out there was more storyline, and I ended up not having to fight Berg, which was the best thing I could have actually asked for. 100%. I couldn't have, like, I don't think I would have won. I really don't think I would have won. I do have tons of potions and that kind of stuff, but I'm gonna grab a couple more super potions just in case. I haven't done like sody pops and other stuff like that. It only does 50 though. I might as well grab a, yeah, whatever. We'll grab 3. That's more than I really need. I'm gonna grab some great balls too, just in case I do forget, because we're gonna get some new encounters once we defeat this gym. We get to go straight north, and there should be tons of new trainers there, all that kind of stuff, and I'm excited for new trainers. I think there's 3 new areas right away where I could get a new encounter. Which right now we have a full squad. Not the best looking squad, not the worst looking squad, but we do have a squad. Pretty much we have a lot of not dual typings, but like same typings here. We have 2 grass types, pure grass types. We have 2 water types, 1 is a fighting type as well. Then we have a flying poison type, Golbat here. Rascal is so good. I wish he had a better nature so bad. I really do. But he learned Venoshock, or I taught him Venoshock, and I taught him Pluck. Pluck over Wing Attack, just because in case they do have a berry, I get to swoop it off them, and it does the same damage. It's supposed to stab, but it's just an added little effect to it, which is very good. I gave him the Eviolite because he is going to be the most important. And also, I don't think he has the best stats. I was expecting a better defense and better... I expected a better defense and better special defense, but apparently not. I mean, it's still decent. He's level 24, keep in mind, too. Passes through foes, barriers, and strikes. I don't know exactly what that means, but yeah, it does something. So he's got 42 defense and 38 special defense. Better than him. Not better than him, but also he is 4 levels above. I gave him the Silk Scarf, which boosts normal types move, which Return is going to be doing a lot more now, which is good. We gave him strength as well. Oh, we also gave Browse here strength and the Charcoal, so his fire attacks do a lot more. We gave him strength. I'm hoping I do not have to use... Well, I have to use Wiggles here. I have to use Wiggles against the Parasect, and I hope that Parasect either A, spores him after I get a round off, or B, uses counter when I use round. I don't know how likely that is. I really don't. I don't want to use... I feel like I'm going to have to end up using Do-What during this as well, and I just don't want to even touch Petty. It's gonna be a tough battle. We're gonna get a few more levels from this because I have not battled anyone in the gym yet. I haven't even been in the gym yet because I think there's more storyline before that too, now that I think about it. So maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. I thought I go across the street and I battle some Team Plasma thugs or whatever, but no, it doesn't look like it. Oh, I remember this. Wait, you give me a fresh water. Give me. That's like the #1 thing. Whenever you go into a gym in Pokemon Black 2, Black and White 2, always grab a fresh water. It's not the hack that does it. It is technically a hack. It's a fan-made game. I think those go to this, like, that goes... Yeah, this brought me just closer. Oh, God, this is, like, trippy. His eyes are all sorts of messed up. I'm not going to pull up the documentation. I've decided against it. I'm terrified of what's going to go on. I know the 5 Pokemon. I vaguely remember what will happen. I'm really scared that we're going to lose this, to be honest. To be 100% honest, this might be our last episode. Like, we're really going to need Golbat to come in through... Sorry, Rascal to come through this episode. Really come through. I'm moving my mic a little bit. Sorry if it made a noise or anything like that. I wish we had a better flying type move, but I don't know what to expect. Maybe... Well, that's a Combi. That's not going to be doing too much. Also, I have noticed that my mouth gets a little messed up for longer episodes, so I'm going to try keeping the episodes before 30 minutes. So I'm going to do my best to do that. That reminds me to write down when I started this. That would have been smart beforehand. Okay, Rascal's one-shotting everything. I mean, Rascal does have decent attack. Well, he's got good attack, and he's got decent He's got decent all-around stats and a little bit faster than usual, than average, I guess. He's breaking the mold. This actually gave me a good chunk of XP too. And we do have Venoshock for the grass type Pokemon too, which I think. Wow. Okay, I did not expect him to hit that or do that well, but I don't think that's gonna come in handy at any point here. I mean, that's not doing much at all. Do I think you're gonna have counter? No, I don't think you're gonna have counter. Okay, that scared me for a second. Now that I have counter in my mind, I'm terrified of it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't like the thought of a Pokemon having counter at any point in this, especially because Rascal just genuinely outspeeds like majority of everything, because he's still 1100. Holy cow. Imagine if freaking Rascal evolved into a Crobat right now. I'd be so happy. I'm hoping, but it's not gonna happen. I haven't had him long enough. It's not how long you had him, but it's how much happiness he gains. And the longer you have him, I think something pops out here. The longer you have him in the party, the more steps you've taken with him. So that grows his happiness, all that kind of stuff. And then also the more levels you gain with him, the happier he gets. And right now we've caught him at, I think, 18, and right now he's 25. So yeah, that's not nearly enough. I don't think he's going to be evolving for a while. Shelmet's a steel type, isn't it? Bug steel? I think Pluck is still my best bet, because if it is steel type, then it's immune to poison. It's not steel. It must just be bug. And he went for curse, which was not his smartest option. I mean, that wasn't a... If he's got sucker punch, then maybe I'm gonna bite him. Save PP. I mean, Rascal's just flying through here. I was hoping to get him up to level 27, just for the sake of the Leaf Annie. Carablast. That's just a pure bug type. But you know what, like, switches. Doesn't Carablast evolve into, like, the steel Pokemon or something like that? I don't... Generation 5 was a weird generation, I'll be honest here. Just a very, very strange generation, but... I want to get Rascal up to 27, just because I feel like that's a good... I'm not going to go battle anyone else other than in the gym. This will give me a lot of XP, too. You're a fully evolved Pokemon. Other than in the gym, just because that's just wasting time. I am going to probably heal before I get to the gym leader. Well, I'll check how much... I love seeing those +2s. I love seeing those +2s. Especially because I know, with the EVO Light, the defenses are +3. Yay! That's a weird way to think of it, but yeah, that's how I think of it. Thank you, Mr. Clown... What's it, Harlequin? Or something like that? Is that what he calls himself? Okay, so now I have to go through here. I don't know how much I have to go through in here. I don't know if I had to battle every single one of them either. I'm just kind of going the way that it leads because I haven't done anything special yet. It's just pretty much follow the options that make sense. 5 Pokemon. It's all going to be like level 21. I don't know if... Also, I shaved. I don't know if you... Well, not shaved. I trimmed. I never shave anymore. I haven't shaved in probably 2 years or something like that. I just like trimming. But I feel naked without it, especially with like the light coming on here. You can't see it at all. Like, it's kind of just like a 5 o'clock shadow right now. Tomorrow it'll be better, but right now it should be fine. Also, I'm pre-recording these episodes, not by much, but just a couple days because I'm going to... Well, not even a couple days. The day that this goes up, it's the night before. Normally I record the day of because I like waking up and doing the stuff. But I'm pre-recording because Friday I'm taking a trip down to or up to LA to go to a Pokemon party that I'm very excited for. It sounds nerdy. I'll probably vlog it. I might. And then I'm spending the day Saturday with Parker, Jeremy, and Andrew, and then Sunday morning I come back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center. I need to heal up just in case. Well, we are getting to level 27. Jesus. Alright. I mean, that's great for me. I only see the +1s and I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, Beedrill. Well, Beedrill will give me some EVs too. All these Pokemon are giving me EVs as well, which is nice. Beedrill here would give me attack EVs, or maybe speed EVs. I don't know what Beedrill would give off. It's one or the other. Like, there wouldn't be any other stat that Beedrill has that would give off EVs for. Almost 28. If we get one more trainer, then it would probably be 28. I'm supposed to go through here, and then go left. I'm assuming I had to go this way. Okay, there's 2 options here. I might battle you and then go back to heal up. because I feel like you're gonna be one of my last trainers that I battle. Oh, Dwebble. I mean, honestly, I'm not too afraid of him. I just can't one-shot him. He also does have Sturdy, but, like, yeah, he'll take this really, really well. Confuse Ray him. He's not gonna be able to one-shot me. He would need the mother of all crits in order to one-shot me. I think he's gonna have, like, Rock Throw at this level. Watch him rock Blast. Don't have Rock Blast. Hate yourself. Why did I go for that? It didn't really make sense, but I went for it anyways. Pluck would do the most. Let's see how much it does. I want to go for Bite because I have the chance to flinch. Smackdown. That's like, what, base 60? Yeah, that ain't doing much. But now we're on the ground, which is scary. That's actually kind of scary. If he has, like, Earthquake or something like that, that's, well, he wouldn't have Earth. He went for a move that I 4 times resist. Maybe he was predicting me to switch out. I'm just going to go for Bite to save PP. But I do need to. Also, the other thing about trimming is, like, you trim up on your mustache, all of it goes into your nose. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it does go into your nose. So if you guys see me scratching on there, that's why. Let's get you to 28, then we'll switch out into Brows. I'm kind of afraid to use Brows, because Brows is such, like, a... He can't do much. Yeah, I definitely need to switch. This should one-shot him, but I need to switch you out. Plus, it outspeeds me, which is scary. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Yes. That'll get me up to 28. And if Browse gets up to 28 too. Browse is who I'm going to lead off with because of the Vespiquen. Oh, I love seeing that. Air Cutter. Honestly, I'm going to learn that. I am 100% going to learn that. Reason being, that's actually really, really good against the Parasect. Because the Parasect has... Oh, Durant. Go out to Browse. The Parasect has Dry Skin, which makes it like pretty much like Water Absorb. That if you hit it with a Water type move, it heals instead of hurts. So I can't use any of my special attack. Oh wow, you were almost ready to level up too. I can't use like any of my. How does that outspeed a Darumaka? Like Water Pulses or Water Guns or anything like that. I have to go for like Round, which was what I was going to use Grottle for. But now that I have Air Cutter, I don't need to. And I also have to hit him with a special attack move because he's got counter. He doesn't have the thing for not counter. What is it called? What's the move called? Can I sneak through here? I can, but I can't go anywhere else. I don't know. I think there's a move for like special attacks where you can hit it back at them. You have to kind of predict what the opponent's gonna do. I don't remember. I thought no Wobbuffet gets it. But he doesn't have that. He's just got counters, so I need a special attacking move, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's go do this really quick. I think we've battled like every Harlequin in here. We have to be close. Maybe 1 or 2 more max. But I really just want to... I would just potion up for the sake of time, but I need the PP back on Golbat ASAP. And now he's got very similar special attack and physical type or physical attacks too. So it's not a big deal. It all comes down to whether I think the opponent is going to be specially bulky or physically bulky. Because if he's physically bulky, still Pluck does 5 more damage or 5 more power. So it still might be worth keeping on that. But if it's by a lot, like if it's an Onyx, I'd much prefer using Air Cutter because it would be doing a lot more than Pluck would be doing. Also, Pluck is nice because I get to steal a berry. I know that only... Actually, I don't know. I don't remember all of his Pokemon. I should look up the documentation. But I know he's got a Masquerain that has a berry that weakens Rock-type Pokemon, Rock-type moves, which isn't that big of a deal because I'm not going to throw one of my Grass types in there, or Pokemon that use Rock types. I might actually. I don't know. That might come in handy, but it's if I'm using Golbat, it's not going to come in handy, pretty much. I'm a little nervous. I also hate how long this takes to go up there. I feel like I go in this one. It looks like I go that way, and that brings me back to the center. Oh, it looks like the other one's bringing you back and forth. Okay, let's save just in case something bad happens. It doesn't hurt to save. I'm so scared. It also takes forever to save in here. Thank you. Like I said, it takes forever. I want to... He's going to lead off with Vespiquen, I'm pretty sure. So, Vespiquen. I'm going to lead off with Browse. Because Vespiquen is pretty bulky. Vespiquen is pretty bulky. I'm so scared. He's talking way too much, and I don't care. It's pretty bulky, and he gets Defend Order, which ups both his defense and special defense. But if I get a Charcoal boosted, Fire Punch, Hustle boosted off, I don't think he's surviving it. I'm ready to battle. Maybe I'm not. He's got pressure as well. That's not a big deal. His item is leftovers. I know that for a fact because I was considering thieving with Browse, but I'd rather the charcoal. How much does this do? Knock him out! Knock him out, please, Browse! Yes. That's the power of Browse. That's the power of Browse. I'm so happy we got him. Masquerain. He's got Bubble Beam. He's got Bubble Beam. We have to use... He's got Mega Drain, I think. So I don't... Like, I was considering bringing out Brosy there. Maybe I shouldn't be looking... I want to look at the trainer... I want to look at the leader just to get a judge of the levels. But maybe it's better I... Oh, that Intimidate's going to be annoying. Maybe it's better that I just don't look at it. What do I want to do here? Do I think he's going to be able to do anything to me? I don't think so. I'm just going to go for the Pluck. Eat his berry as well. Okay, that's how you're gonna play. That's not a fun way to play. At least it's just one stage. I am -1, so I'm gonna go for the air cutter. Yes, it lands. It's also got 95 accuracy, not 100. He's gonna heal up here. He's gonna heal up here. He's gonna heal up here. There's nothing for me to do other than just keep hitting him. I'm gonna Confuse Ray him. And hope that this lands. No. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. Oh, this really sucks. I think we could stall him out, though. It's just gonna waste a lot of my... No, we have tons of PP. We should be fine. And we did get rid of one of his potions, too. So right now, we're not in a bad situation. I don't think I have any moves that hit 100% of the time. I know Rascal wanted to learn Swift. Which might have been a good bet, but... Thank you. Thank you. I need just one critical hit. How much is Bubble Beam? It's not stab either, which is nice. That's not doing that much. It did about 20. It did 21. So even a critical hit wouldn't take me out here. Which is good to know. Good to know. I was kind of praying that it just... I don't know, I didn't like that. I have Soda Pop, which does 60. And I have Lemonade, which I think does 80. I want the 60. He's gonna make me go through a ton of my potions too, which sucks. Which really, really sucks. Because it's wasting time. Is that speed? Please be speed. Okay, thank you. It's just speed. Okay. I think I just go Pluck. Pluck has a better chance of hitting. And it does about the same. They're both gonna be 2-hit KOs from this range. I have to heal up here. Because a critical hit would take me out. Super Potion. Okay. That's how nervous I am right now. We can stall him out of Bubble Beams too, because that's probably his best move for me right now. Pluck, please. Please just land. I wish Golbat didn't get intimidated. Okay, a critical hit would not take me out from here. That's just like me begging. Okay, good. Yes! Okay, it landed. One more landed. Which, even if he does... Like, right now we're in a good spot. Like, honestly, we're in a very good spot. Because if he does decide to heal up here... I could just keep doing this. I'd rather him waste the... Actually, I wouldn't rather him waste the potions on this Pokemon. Okay, good. He didn't. I don't like this. Pluck, please. Please land. Please land. Please land. I can live a critical hit. I can live a critical hit. I don't like this battle at all. I really don't. No, come on! This is so obnoxious. I don't like, even though I know that I can live a critical hit, or really feel like I can live a critical hit, I still don't like the idea that it's gonna be like, if he gets a very, very high roll or something like that, something crazy, there's a chance. I don't like that idea. I really don't. Pluck, please land. Please land. This is the best time for Pluck to land. Phone, shut up. I'm gonna turn you quiet mode now. Shh. I can live a critical hit. Even a high roll critical hit shouldn't knock me out. I've not seen an attack do 23 yet. That sound in the music change gave me like a heart attack. I did not like any of that. Okay, Rascal's back up to full health. Please, just land one Pluck. I don't know what the odds are of him landing a Pluck at minus or +6 evasiveness. Yes! Okay, Masquerade down. Okay, 2 of his Pokemon are down. 2 of his least threatening Pokemon to me are down. That's the crappy part. Leavanny. Uh-oh. I was really hoping he'd bring Leavanny in when I didn't have anyone else. So I need Brosy to take care of... I have to sacrifice Petty. Because I don't think Browse is taking a hit. What can Petty do? I have to send out Browse. I can't send out Petty because I know that he gets Swords Dance. And if he Swords Dance, that just ruins the game. So I need to send out Browse, and I need to fire off a Fire Punch. Or do I heal? I heal up. I heal up. I heal up. I gotta hope that Browse can take a hit. Super Potion, I think all I need, yeah. I'm playing for the long game here, Browse. I'm sorry. I don't know if you could take a Shadow Claw. I think you can. You took that pretty well. Okay. That's not too scary then. The nice thing is, I can actually stall you out. Soda Pop. I can stall this thing out. The reason why I had to switch out Golbat was because if he keeps going for Shadow Claw, I'm switching out to Golbat. I don't think he's going to have any move to hit Golbat for super effective damage. I think that might be his strongest move, because he's going to have Grass and Bug-type move, and I think he's got Swords Dance. And he's losing HP on there, too. Just go for Pluck. Thank you, Browse. Thank you, Browse and Rascal, so much. I really didn't think Browse was going to survive that. I'm so happy I switched Browse out. If Browse got the critical hit, we'd be done for. Scyther's coming out. This is my most terrifying one, in my opinion. For my team, at least. I need Brosy to take a hit from this thing. This thing's got Technician, Flying Gem, Wing Attack, Stab as well. I wish I had Protect on you so unbelievably bad. Brosy, I am gonna heal up. His last Pokemon... Yeah, I have to heal up Rascal. This is the hardest hitting one. Brosy, take it like a champ. That was actually big. I don't know if Brosy can survive another one, though. Like, can he survive 2 back-to-back, or am I just in trouble? Because I don't want to lose Brosy. Okay, Brosy. Strength him. Am I not gonna lose a Pokemon through this? Please, Brosy, please. This is 4 times effective. I want to Aqua Jet, but he's got Quick Attack. I ain't doing that. I ain't playing into your little shenanigans. I ain't doing that. I ain't playing into no shenanigans. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. I think you're gonna go for... Okay, you did go for Quick Attack. No, if he doesn't go for Quick... Yes! This is going perfectly! Granted, I am a little over-leveled. Am I over-leveled? I'm the same level as his Ace. That's not over-leveled. I don't care. Parasect is another annoying Pokemon. We're gonna send out Rascal. He's got the Focus Sash. I shouldn't have looked this up. That kind of... Well, it's gonna save one of my Pokemon. I really like knowing about Counter. If I didn't know he had Counter, I'd be in trouble. I would have known that he had Dry Skin, because that's just an obvious Parasect thing to do. Air Cutter. Okay, we're getting good damage off on this now. It didn't bring him down to his Sash, but that's fine. X-Scissor. That's his strongest move. He has Spore. I don't know why he didn't go for it. I hear the happy music and I'm loving it. I hear the happy music and I'm loving it. I'm hearing the happy music and I'm loving it. I love 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 it. Oh my god, I can't believe we got out there scot-free. I really can't believe that. I have been so terrified for this battle for so long. Why do you gain so much in special attack? Come on, Rascal. Rascal resists a lot of things by ×4. Grass, Bug, and then fighting as well. I love having the Eviolite on him. Oh my god. Take the Insect Badge. It'll suit you. Oh, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful, and I'm so happy. We got all 3 of them. Okay. We're not even halfway done yet. What am I even like? I feel like I just won the game, but I really didn't. Oh, that's actually a good TM. Okay, we got a good TM. I think that's one of our first really good TMs. Oh. Okay, that's fantastic. Can any Pokemon learn that before we move on? That's the other thing. It's 80 power and it's Bug. I don't think I have any Bug-type moves. Pyler can. What can I get rid of? Does that cover anything? I think I'd rather this. When would Return come in handy? Return would come in handy if there was just water, which might be like a grass type. Or, I don't know what else really resists water. Not too much. So if it's a grass type, I'd rather use X-Scissor. So yeah, no, it makes sense to get rid of Return. I think, at least. I like having Return, but I also like having the option of Water Pulsing too. Oh, we did so good. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm skedaddling out of here. I don't know if there's gonna be more. Let's actually get out of here first. Just in case there's gonna be storyline. I feel like Iris comes and talks to me. I can't believe we got out of there scot-free. No, Iris doesn't talk to me. Okay, I'm gonna go heal up and then we're gonna head north and we're gonna get so many encounters next episode. I'm so excited. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. Get out of here. Get a clip.